everyone. We're back with more learning about the caribou today. We'll read the pages in this book. You know, it's my favorite. I love this book. You'll need your book like this. Today we'll do the picture part, and we'll do the little bit of writing on the top, and we'll record why they migrate. So we'll do the name and how far they migrate and why they migrate, and we'll do the picture today. So that's our work for today. That's what's coming up. So you can have your book. You might want markers or crayons to help you with your picture, and a pencil for writing. So let's go ahead. I'll show you the picture here, and then I'll do some reading for you. There we go. Okay. Caribou. Splash. The caribou steps off into the icy water and starts to swim. A baby close behind hesitates briefly, then plunges in to join its mother. Today, the two deer make their way across the river. They hold their heads above the surface, while down below, their long legs kick hard. The strong current carries the swimmers a little way downstream from where they started, but soon they are clambering out on the bank. They shake the water from their thick fur and step forward. Remember we saw that one in the video, shaking off the water? Another river safely crossed. These two caribou are not alone. Thousands have already crossed the river, and thousands more are following behind. Although there are more than 100,000, altogether there are more than 100,000 animals. They have been traveling for weeks, crossing many rivers on their long migration south. The caribou's epic journey started along the shore of the Arctic Ocean, where they spent the summer. That's up by the tundra. Here, the females gave birth. Now they are headed inland towards the forest. The trees will help protect them when the winter comes. They're looking for the just right climate, right? They'll be able to dig through the snow with their hooves and find moss and lichen to eat and have a better food supply. Then in spring, they'll head back north towards the ocean. That's where they have their babies. As each caribou climbs out of the water, it joins the others who have already crossed. The herd gathers together again. The animals are exhausted, but they do not rest. They know that bad weather is on the way and that other dangers, such as wolves, lie in wait. There is no time to waste. Soon they are moving again, always sticking close together. Caribou are wild reindeer that live in the northernmost parts of North America. They spend summer on the open Arctic plains called tundra, then migrate south in huge herds to spend the winter in the cover of the forest. Okay, so that's all about the caribou. Okay. So let's work on our book page some. I'm going to use a pencil for starting out. The first thing we want to do is write the word caribou at the top. So we spell caribou. It starts with a k, a C, A, R, I. That's an I. C-A-R-I. B. O. U. Caribou. C-A-R-I-B-O-U. Caribou. Okay. Caribou. So let's first say how far they migrate. They migrate. And remember, we learned that different herds travel different distances. So we're going to use a symbol. And you might remember this symbol from math. Remember our alligator symbols? This one is called greater than. They migrate greater than or more than, and we'll do 1,000. It's 1 and then a little sideways. That's called a comma. It's like a little sideways smile down by the line. They migrate more than or greater than 1,000. We'll write miles. M-I-L-E-S. Okay, they migrate greater than 1,000 miles to, now why do they migrate? This is really cool. Is it to find the just right climate? Yes. Okay, put an X on that one. Is it to find a safe location to have babies or lay eggs? Yes, they do that. Is it to find food and water? Yes. Okay, they do all of those. All those are reasons why the caribou migrate. Now, let's draw a caribou. I'm going to show you the picture that was in this book. I think it was a good picture of a caribou. Oh, it was in the back though. Okay. So I want to show you this picture. This is kind of like the caribou that I'd like to draw, like this. So to draw a caribou, I'm going to start with its head shape. And I think I might make it kind of like an oval, right? Kind of like this. And I won't even worry about doing the antlers yet. I'm just going to do like that shape of the head, then come down for the neck and go kind of across for the back. And I'm not pushing real hard so that I can erase if I need to. And then I'm going to do this big neck. And then there's a leg here in the front. And then it kind of comes across like this. That might not. That's always a hard part for me, is drawing this, the belly. I don't know why that's hard for me. But. And there's this leg here that comes down and back. And you can follow along with me if you want to, or also really please feel free to do this your own way. There's a cute little tail there. See this cute little tail? And then I see one leg kind of overlaps here a little bit. And then another leg kind of comes from here, kind of comes down. Okay. And then I'm going to add an ear up here and antlers, but you go ahead and draw yours in the way that works for you. Oh, I might have to go outside of my box a little for the antlers, and that's okay if you have to go outside of your box a little bit. No worries. Okay, and remember, do your best. Art is something that I wish I was a little bit better at. I've tried my best and I'm still learning. That's something I'm still learning. And it might be, maybe it's something that you're still working on too. So there's my caribou. You can certainly keep looking at this picture, look at my picture, pause the video if you need to draw your caribou. And if you want to add in any, there's grass in this picture, so I'm just going to add some details of grass down here. Okay, so go ahead, if this is a time when, if you want to pause the video so you can see either my picture or see this picture for a little bit longer, go ahead and do that. And otherwise, we'll end here and you can finish up your caribou drawing, and we'll do the writing part tomorrow. So while you're coloring, you might be thinking of a cool fact that we've learned about the caribou. Alrighty. See you later. Happy drawing.